Okay, so go to the download the Python app, sorry, GUVi app, and you will find the course there. So Pygame. So this is for the people who already know Python. Okay, but today's 1 hour is for the people who doesn't know anything. So I assume that you don't know anything, and I am going to start with that. Okay, at the end we'll have a quiz, little bit of quiz. Okay, with which we can get the day rolling. Okay, so let's start with the basics. So let's start with Python. Before getting into Python, let's understand why do we need a programming language. So what a programming language does. Probably let's unmute it. Let's try to unmute everyone. Is there a way to unmute participants? Unmute all, yes.
Unmute all of them. Unmute all of them.
I have unmuted everyone.
All of them are capitals.
Yes, I did it. Okay, I'll mute all. I'll selectively mute few people who is creating noise. Okay, who else is creating noise? Okay. So I'm checking it. Allow participants to rename themselves. Yeah. Please mute. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey man, bad timing. My battery is getting low. Give me a minute. I will be back. Bad time to the core. So, okay. Meanwhile, you guys can answer the question here. Why do we need programming language? Okay, to solve a problem. To solve a problem, we doesn't need a programming language, correct? You need a people and brain.
We need programming language. Yeah. We need programming language.
I'll be back. Type in the chat. Probably, GUVi, you can unmute others. Sorry, mute others. You can mute others. Hi guys, I'm back. I'm trying to connect. Give me a minute. So because computer doesn't know anything about normal language. Yes, that's right. Convey something to the machine in its language. I agree with that. That seems to be logical. Anything else? Computer can understand only machine language, zeros and ones. Okay. To command computer. That is the best answer. Okay. So out of this, I like that answer. So the way you can command your hardware, which is your computer, the only way is through different commands. So you can create commands in different ways. For example, let's say I will show some of the stuff. Okay, let's say I want to create a folder. There are two ways to create that. Okay, one is I go to the folder, okay, and then right click and create new folder. Okay, this is a command I'm doing it. Okay, I'm saying do it like Arun. Okay, this is one way I'm commanding it. Let me see the chart parallelly. Okay, for developing solutions, yes, that's true. So the other way to command is, for example, let's say here there is something called terminal. Okay, typically this would be a black screen or white screen, whichever color you want to set it, you can set it. By convention, it is always black. Okay, let's say mkdir Arun1. If I do it, it will create a directory. Okay, where it is created, if I go and check it out, users Arun it is created. Let's go and check that here. Where is that? Users Arun. Okay, search for it. Where is it? It should be desktop now. Okay, this not here. Okay, search documents / users / Arun. Let's get it done. Wait, better to create it in this place itself. Let's go to cd documents. Cd documents. Okay, so pwd. So I am in current here. Let me create that folder Arun1. Okay, so if I go here to the documents, where is it? Arun1. Yeah, here it is. See, I got the folder. There are two ways to command. One is through UI. Okay, another way is through instructions. So both the things behind the scenes convert the single instruction into multiple instruction. Okay, who will create it or how it happens is that is done by the programming language. So you write a set of lines. Whenever somebody says ls, okay, which is for list, it runs 5 or 6 lines, let's assume for simplicity, and it gives you prints all the stuff in this place, whatever it is in that. Okay, this is what a language is for. Language is for to instruct a computer. So what you can instruct to solve a problem, you can instruct to do a task, you can instruct to do some magic. That is all up to you. Okay, so that is the thing. One of the question is, can I get the personal mail ID? Yes, I will share all the things at the end. Okay, remind me. Okay, so in olden days, people used to have only these command kind of options to do it. Now you have the same thing in different versions. For example, websites, you have mobile apps. Okay, you have apps in your smartphone, smart watches or any IoT device. All the things are executed using commands, and these commands are created using the programs, and the programs are done by the programming language. This is the correlation. So if you want to instruct any hardware, you have to create some instructions, and those instructions are called programs. Okay, that's how it is. Let's see some of the stuff. I will show the output first so that it will be easier to get it started. Where is it? Coding huts. So let's say I want to show this stuff. Today we'll see this output. This is the output which you are going to see it in Python. Okay. Where is my command line? Clear is a command to clear it. Python, and then I'm going to give the path. So I'll explain what is this little later. First, let's see. Oh shit, I haven't copied properly. That is a problem. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, right click, copy file path, go here, Python, and in double quotes, I'm going to paste it. Okay, I'm going to run it. Let's see what is the output is. So are you guys able to see the output? So I'm drawing a spiral. Using square look, I mean shape, spiral like shape. And this is done by program. Okay, you write a program to get this output. It gets beautiful as it grows. Okay, so let it draw for some time. It will take some time. It runs for 300 iterations. Okay, this is a simple piece of code. This is what we are going to see at the end of the day. Last, before that, we'll start step by step. Okay, do you guys like this? Like this output? I think still it's running. Okay, I'll show a couple of other outputs as well, but today I'll not explain those outputs. Okay, where is the other program? Python for total exercises. Let's say class spiral start. Let's run it. Copy file path. Clear. Python paste. So this is another pattern which we are going to, we will draw. Star pattern. Okay. So these are some of the outputs which you can do after. What is the agenda of session? Yeah, to teach programming for kids. That is the agenda. Okay. So let's see one by one. Let's start with the basic thing. So why we choose Python? I'll first make that clear. For kids, there are multiple things to learn, multiple ways to learn. For example, a popular way where kids start learning is Scratch. Okay, Scratch is a drag and drop programming interface in which you can drag things and drop and then start learning. That is good. That is good for kids who's less than 3 years, 4 years, and it is not that. I would suggest that to be a great start because that doesn't teach you a programming thinking. But whereas Python is a pretty good language, it helps you to think logically, step by step. It looks hard at the first for the kids, but for the adults, it's simple. But it is pretty easy to start. Okay, I will share it. I will share the Python presentation. Play. So what are the things you need to learn as a kid? Okay, who can learn Python? Anybody who can read English can learn Python. If you are able to listen what I'm conversing in this as a kid, you have high potential to learn programming in Python because Python is like reading a storybook. So if you're able to read a storybook, you are good to go with Python. And kids are always smart and logical, so I don't have any doubt. Only when they grow as adults, they become dumb. So when you're kids, you are way smarter than us guys. Okay, all kids are smart. I've seen that time and again. Okay, so what are the things you need to know as to say that I know programming? Let's pick that as the first question. Okay, first is variables, second one is loop, third one is arrays and strings, fourth one is functions, and last part is files. If you know these parts, at least you can claim that you are good in programming. Okay, that's how I would put it out. So these are the 5 stuffs which you need to learn, and we'll see 3 or 4 things in today. For example, variables and looping, we'll see it. We'll not go in depth into arrays and function, but I'll explain what those are. Files I'll not touch at all. Okay, so that is the agenda for today's, and with this we'll create some output, because just teaching programming will not be interesting stuff. Seeing some output is the what which makes a programmer crazy. Okay, the same thing goes for kids as well. So we'll touch a little bit on Python syntax, and we'll go to Turtle. Okay, Turtle is actually a very good way to learn programming. It was inspired by a language called Logo, software called Logo, which will help the students to draw pictures using commands. Okay, the same thing was created as a module. Module is a helper kind of thing. So the same thing is created as a module in Python, and now today we'll learn using that module. So that is a plan for the day. Okay, let's start with Python basic stuff. Okay, so how to get an input and output is the first thing. So let's understand any programming language. So the programming language construct is this: you give some input. Okay, it has some rules which is written by you. Okay, it follows the rules and gets you the output. Okay, that is what a program does. Program is sequence of steps. So whatever you tell, it will do. That's all. It is not intelligent. You are the intelligent person. Your program is your output of your intelligence. Okay, whatever you put it there is what it will do. If you teach it wrongly, it will do wrong things. Okay, that's how the program is. For in Python, to get an input and output, we have two statements: input, and for output there is a statement called print. These are the two statements which is needed. Okay, so before going into Python, let me explain what Python. What are the different versions of Python? Typically, there are two versions of Python: Python 2.x and Python 3.x. 2.x means X stands for any number: 2.1, 2.2, 2.3 till 2.10. The same way, 3 dot also goes with 3.1, 3.2, 3.7 like that. Okay, but as of now, Python 2.7 is dead. So people stopped supporting 2.x from this year 2020 January 1. The support for 2.1 is stopped. Python 3 is the one where used, everywhere used. But it is always good to know that, because still a lot of programs which is out there are in 2.7. Okay, so the difference between these two languages is very, very simple. Okay, there are only few syntactical differences, except that both are same. So 2 and 3 are same. Okay, there is no much difference in that. So don't get scared like it is two different languages. Okay, so anybody is having any questions till that this, you can unmute yourself and ask questions also. Feel free to do it. Kids, I'm waiting. Wow, you know Python and you are in 4th grade. That's awesome, man. Same as my son. Okay, my son is in 4th grade and he knows Python. Good, beautiful, very good, Krishna. Anyone else? So any questions, any clarifications till now? What is the IDE you are using for Python coding? So today I will not use any IDE. I will use Sublime Text. It's a simple code editor. Okay, like Notepad or Notepad++. Because when you're starting, I would suggest you to use simple thing. Don't use IDE. IDE, use it after some time. I'm 20-year-old. I don't know Python. It doesn't matter. Okay, Joel, you can learn. So anybody can learn Python. I think next session, Krishna should teach us. I'm studying two modes, script mode and then other mode. So those stories are different, interactive mode. I will show that. Bharat Kumar, I will show that. Both the modes I will show it. Sir, how I can become well in Python? For that, you need to practice. So for learning syntax, you just need 2 hours, not more than that. But to become, it's like driving a bike. So to learn what a gear, what a bike goes, how all those things, you need few hours. But you get very good in driving only by driving more number of kilometers. The same applies here as well. How do you get any app in Learn Python? Yes, I also teach to kids. using Thani ID, if it is very simple as Sublime Text. Yes, I agree that. What are the languages like in Python? Like Django is not a language. Django is a framework. R is a language. Okay, I'll tell the languages which are popular. So I'll start from the story. Okay, I like the stories a lot. So when I was a kid, I wouldn't say kid. When I was in college, the popular languages C and C++. Now nobody uses it. Still, it's my favorite language, and I recommend that to everyone to learn. Okay, so because it is hard to learn, when something is hard, you will learn a lot. Okay, it gives you a lot of freedom. So that's the first language people started with it. Then over a period of time, Java and C Sharp came into the play. It became a popular language. After that, during that period, Python and Ruby came into the game. So Ruby and Python was in the same style, like Java and C Sharp. Okay, Ruby, I wouldn't say it's dead, but it is not as popular as Python. Python became popular because all the machine learning and everything libraries started coming in Python. And every damn thing in the current world is looking for AI and ML, artificial intelligence. So everybody is going into uh, Python for just for that reason. And it became simple language as well. So a lot of people who are scared, and it is so simple and it is so powerful. That is the two combination. Typically, the languages are powerful, but they are not simple. There are some language which is simple but not powerful. Python has two factors. One is it is so simple language, as our Krishna was there, everybody can learn, and it is so powerful. In most of the machine learning applications, Python is used. Yeah, JavaScript is also another good language. I'm learning C. Yes, good to learn C. I love you, Bharat, because that's my favorite always. Though I know all the languages, still my first love is with C. Okay. So now let's get into the actual Python part. So now we understood the rules. So the program is set of rules where you give an input and get an output. For example, this is like if I give 60, if I say multiply by 10, it will give me 600. That is all about programming. So whatever you give the instruction, it will do it. Okay. So let's go and check Python. So Python can be done in two modes. One is script mode and another one is interactive mode. So let's say if I type Python here, or I hope everybody is able to see with this thing. I am zooming out and I press enter. It says warning Python 2.7 and it is not recommended. Okay. And it is included in Mac OS. I'm using Mac. So Mac use OS because for compatibility. As I said, right, a lot of things are still in 2.7. You can't ditch just in one day. So still a lot of things are in 2.7. This is called interactive mode. In interactive mode, whenever you type one command or one line, it will give you the output. It's like two guys chatting in WhatsApp. So when you say, he'll counter, like that it is. That is called interactive mode. Let's say I want to print something. So all I need to do is print hello world. If I do it, I'll get the output immediately in the next line. So this is called interactive mode. This is one mode. So I will exit this interactive mode. Okay, and go back to this code. Where is my Sublime Text? Here. Okay, I will open a new file. Okay, and I will type print hello double quotes hello world, and I want to save. So where to save? Let me save somewhere else. Okay, let me save it here itself. Deletes del.py. So I want to delete, so I am just saving in that name. Okay. So file paths, I copied and I go here and I type Python and I give the file path, whichever I've copied from there. Okay. And enter. I get the output. What happened? Yeah, here I got the output. Hey, no, this is not there. Something is wrong. Oh, extra quotes. See, what I've done. Okay, let me close and reopen. I have done something crazy. It's not time to debug that. Okay. Python, and in double quotes, I give the file name, paste, and I do the enter, anything else. What did I do? See, this is what when happens when you don't do the, what is it? Stand about to the demo guard. This is called demo guard. Whenever you do a demo, it breaks. Okay. So let me try the last time and check it out. Python. I got the trouble. See here, I have extra code over here. That is the trouble. I figured out. Okay, enter. Cannot open the file. Why it is so? No such file or directory. Is it? I have given the wrong file name. So while saving, I have done it wrongly. Okay, Control S, del 1.py. I have saved with the double quotes. That is a trouble. Okay, these are first time errors. File paths. So Python and then paste. I got hello world. See, finally. Okay, these are the two modes. One is interactive mode, another one is the script mode. Script mode in sense you will write all the things in a simple file and you'll run that as a script file. Okay, like this. So here I can add one more line. For example, let's say a equal to hi. And I can give along with this hello world plus a. If I give it, I'll get my output hello world and hi. Okay. No, it doesn't auto save. In this case, I have to save it separately. So I use Command S. Okay, in my case, since it's Mac, or else Control S if you are a Windows guy. Okay. So this is the two modes of operation. Okay. So now first we saw two versions of Python. Now we saw two modes of operations. One is interactive mode and script mode. Okay. This is the overview of Python. Now let's get into Python. Okay. So let's get into Python. So as I said, it was Python 2.7 it was having, right? If I want to go to Python 3 in Mac, so I have to explicitly say that, hey, go to Python 3. If I say that, see, I got Python 3.7. I got it. Okay. So this is the first thing. So here I can do all the interactive stuff. So let's go back to the presentation. So the first part of the presentation is called variables. Okay. There is similar thing called arrays. Okay. Variables are like your different boxes. So I think I am blocking this stuff. I'll close this thing. Hey, come on. Where are you, cursor? I don't know where the cursor went on. I'll close this one. I will hide this one. Okay. And I'll show this. Okay. So variables are like your different boxes. Think like that. So in which you can put something. That something could be a number. That something could be a floating point number. Floating point is the decimal number. We study in maths, right? Decimal number and whole number. It could be a whole number. Here, whole number we call that as the integers in programming world, and decimal numbers we call as a floating point number. Okay, that is the second thing. Or string. String is a sequence of character like hi, hello, Arun, GUVi, like that. Any string. Okay, these are the different contents you can put into the dabba. Okay, remember that. That is a variable. Variable is a dabba, and array is a sequence of dabbas, like a multi carrier lunch boxes. Okay, you can store multiple values, and whichever value you want, you tell the index. I want the content from the second box. I want the content from the first box. Like that, you can say. Okay, this is two things: arrays and variables. Everything, whatever you want to store it and manipulate, you store it in an array and use it. Sorry, variable and use it. Okay, we'll see an example. we have gone to the interactive mode, right? I am going to declare a variable. For declaring a variable, all you need to do is give a name. Okay. Just, yeah, age is also good. Array is mutable or not, it is mutable. I'll come back to that later. Everything is mutable. Okay. So a equal to 10. So in this, a is the variable name and 10 is the value. Think like your box name is blue color box is a and chapati is 10. Okay, whatever you are going to put inside is the content. Okay, whereas can I do this way? 10 equal to a. Can I do that? No, you can't put a chapati box into a chapati. Vice versa can be done. You can put a chapati into the box, but not box into a chapati. Okay, so that is the first part. So I have declared one variable. I will declare another variable. Yes, content is food. That's right. That is the value. Okay. So here I have two variables, A and B. Okay. And I create a third variable which does A plus B. Okay. And whenever if I do a print of C, what would be the value outcome? What is the outcome? 30. Anyone else? Others? Kids? Waiting for you? 20. So what are the other options? 30. 30. 30. Okay, enough, Krishna. Okay. 30, 30, 30. No output. 30. 40. 0. 30. 40. 30. Anyone else? 10 plus 20 is simple math. Yes, 50. 30. Okay, let's see the output. If I press enter, I'll get the value. Let me press enter. See, I got 30. So what it does is, first we store one tiffin box, we stored 10. In the second tiffin box, which is B, we stored 20. In the third, we are taking those two things and adding it and keeping that in the third box. Okay, so that is what we are doing it. Okay, that's why it is 30. Let's do another stuff. Okay, so I will exit and come back because you can't clear here. Unfortunately, that is not option. Okay, so I am pressing a equal to 10 and then I am storing a equal to 100, and then if I do print of a, what will happen? Okay, what is print of a? What will be the output? 100, error, 10, 100, 100, 100, 110. So it adds 100, 110, 110, 10, error, 100, 110, 100, error, 10, 100, error, 10, 100, 10 or error, 100. Okay, so enough. Let's go and see the output. The output is 100. Okay, so now what happened is, think like, for example, morning your mom decides to put bread and jam in your box and she prepares and keep that inside your box. Then she got time and she prepares puri. Okay, and she wants to put that. So what she has to do, she has to take the bread out and put the puri, or else you will not have the space. So it overwrites the existing stuff. Whatever she did the last, you will get as the output for your lunch. correct? That's what happens here. So let me do a similar thing. A equal to 10, A equal to 90, A equal to 80, A equal to 500. If I do print of A, it will give me 500. Okay, the last value which is updated is what? No, it doesn't take the bigger number. Okay, let me give another example. A equal to 10. Okay, A equal to 500 or 900. So I am storing a smaller number, A equal to 1. Okay, if I do print of A, it will give me 1, whichever is the last value. It's not the biggest value. Okay, it's the last value which is there, you will get it. Okay, is that clear? This example, for example, here I had A equal to 10 and A equal to 100. The last value is 100, I am getting it. Here 10, 90, 80, and the last value is 500, so I am getting 500. 10, 900, 1, the last value is 1, so I am getting 1. It takes the last value. Okay, whatever you give us the last value, you will get it. Okay, let's try that as well. One more examples, let's print it. A equal to 10, A equal to 10, 20.5. Okay, A equal to hello all, print A. If you see, the last value is hello all, so it is getting me the value. Okay, that's all it does. So it doesn't check the which is greatest, all those things. The last value is this one, so it is printing that value to me. Okay, everybody understood variables? Perfect. Okay, let's try that the same thing in this mode, script mode. So print in script mode, A equal to 90, A equal to 20.5, and then I am doing A. Okay, like that. What is the question? Constant is a container, store permanent data. Am I right? Constant, I'm not talking about any constant. Okay, so I'm just talking about variables. Variables is something which stores your values, okay, for your program. And the second question is, what is the IDE? The IDE uses Sublime. It's not an IDE, it's a simple text editor. Okay, yeah, data types, I'll come back to it. There are different data types. So in maths, we have different things, right? Whole number, what is it? Decimal number, strings, all those things, right? The same thing, the programming language also. Okay. So one is the string, another one is integers. This is floating point number. Another one is Boolean, true. Okay. And what else is there? I think these are the popular stuff. Okay, objects are there, but I am not going to touch about objects. These are the popular data types which we have it. Okay, it could be a single character also, like this. Okay, so whatever it is, if I do the output, I'll get it. Algebra, yeah, complex numbers are there, but that's not a data type. Complex numbers are there in Python. That we'll see it later. I don't want to confuse for the beginners. Okay, these are the data types. Let me run it. So I copy this code and I'm going to see one more thing. When you are running this script file, you should not run in the interactive mode. People does this. For example, they go to this Python 3 and try to run Python and then the file name, which is a wrong thing. So you should not run in that way. So you should come out and come back to the command line. Okay, here run Python 3 and then paste your code. Paste. Okay, if I run it, So true is not defined. So I think it should be T caps, I guess. Come on, control S. Okay. So it runs, but it doesn't give me any output. So it is supposed to give output like this. In interactive mode, it gave, right? What is it? When I print type A, it gave the output. But in the script mode, you have to explicitly print it, or else you will not get it. That's the difference which I want to show it. Okay. So I'll do a clear and then run the same code. I get yes. Okay. Why I get yes? Because that's the last value I did it. Okay. If I don't want to run this line, I will do a hash. So hash before it. Hash is above 3. There is a hash symbol, right? Hashtag, we use it. So I use that, okay, and run it. That line gets commented and true comes out. See, true is the last value it comes. So I do another hash and comment that line and do it 20.5. The last line comes in. So I comment this line also and run it. I get 90. So I comment this line. What should be the output now? What is the output if I run it? Hi. Yes, you guys are right. Okay. Run it. I get high. What if I comment this line also? What will happen? What is the output now? Error or yes? A. Error. Yes. Oh my God, it's 11:45 already. So we are pretty slow. Okay. Random number. I will run it and show it. I just now saw the thing. So it will give an error. It will give a name error saying that A is not defined. He's saying, brother, you are saying me to print A, but you haven't given any value. Since you haven't given any value, so I'm throwing an error. That's what it comes in. Okay. That is print. Okay. So now let's directly jump into looping. Okay. So let's say I want to print high. Okay. High, control S. Okay. Clear. This will give me high. Okay. No problem. If I want to print high 5 times, what should I do? Okay. Here's the question. There is something called loops. Okay. Loops are pretty simple concept. Okay. Loops. Okay. Loops, if you have played hide and seek in your life, you know loops already. So how loop starts, hide and seek. So you start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So on 10 you stop and then go and start finding. So that is called a loop. You start with the starting number and do the action repeatedly, which is counting and counting loud. Okay, and stop at a certain value. Okay, that is a loop. Okay, let's get into a loop. Let's do a variable a equal to 0. Okay, so I will do a while loop. While a is less than 10. Okay, and colon is important, and there is something called indentation in Python. Okay, so whenever you want to put a open brace and close brace, you will use this one. Okay, and do a increment of a. Okay, so if I do that and run it, it prints Python, sorry, high 5 times, sorry, 10 times. So there are two options. I could have copy pasted high 10 times, but what if I want to print 100 times? Should I need to copy paste 100 times? I am a lazy guy. I won't do that. Okay. So loop is, yes, whatever you said, repeat the stuff itself. Okay. Whatever inside it will get repeated. Okay. That is a loop. Okay. So this is about the loops. Okay. There is one more. There are two types of loop. One is while loop. Another one is for loop. Let's say I have another variable b equal to 0. Okay. For b in a range of 10. Print hello. Okay, the same output I'll get it for hello. See, hi 10 times, hello 10 times. So the option is for a in range. So there is a function, inbuilt function like print. Print is for printing. Range will give number one by one, auto increment. Okay, So it starts with 0 and gives till 9. Okay, so that you can do 10 times whatever inside it, and it automatically stops when it is not there. This is called loops. There are two types of loops. Okay, one is while loop, another one is for loop. Okay, so any questions in this? What is the difference between while and for? So while there is no much difference between these two things. In while you have to do things on your own, in for it does automatically. And for this range is defined as an inbuilt function. You can't give number like this and start it, whereas in while you can do it. Not only this, here you can put a while of true and make continuously go run it. So those are the differences. So rest of the thing in terms of output, both are same. There is no difference primarily, except the usage of it. Okay, what I do 100? Yes, that's a good question. All I need to do is change here. Okay, if I run it, it will run for 100 times. See, so I am lazy to count. Assume that it is 100 is there. It's a list is big, so it should be 100. Why in while we can check for condition to satisfy, then only will execute. Even for also it is kind of similar only. Okay, so in for also, if there is a, if the range is, I mean, if the range gives false, it will not go inside. The check is done. Yeah, the computer will not lie. Correct. Okay, so that is do while. Do while is slightly different. Okay, right now I'm not going into do while. Do while does the condition after the first execution. Right now for turtle session, I don't want to do it. Already we are 11:50. I have only 10 minutes to go for turtle, which is pretty slow. Range is not a keyword. Range is a function which is inbuilt, which gives one. For example, let's say I am printing a here, whatever the value of a. Okay, if I print it, I comment all this line. If you want to comment multiple lines, use triple quotes. Okay, hash is for single line, this is for triple quotes. Okay, yeah, Python, yes, we have it. Run it. See, it started with 0, the value started with 0. Okay, and it went till 99. Since it is counting 0 also, there is totally 90 100 stuff. Okay, so this is range. Okay, so this is done. Let's get into the what is that, turtle. Okay, so enough of the stories, because it's already late. I want people to get started with the stuff. Okay, turtle is very simple. First is to import is like using that library. Hey, I want this, so I'm using it. Forward is to move forward. Okay, left is to left turn. So I will comment all those things and show where it is. I'll explain why I've kept this input here a little later. So let me run this thing. Clear Python and double quotes, paste, and I give enter. Where is it? Here. See, it started from here and it forwarded it till 100 points, and then it turned left. So it starts from here and turns left and starts here. So that's what the command is. So it goes forward and turns left. Okay, let me add one more line. So one more forward. Where is it? See, so it came 100 here, it turned left and went up. Okay, so that is turtle. Turtle is you are instructing to draw the pattern whichever you want to do it step by step. Okay, so now let's try to understand this one. So what will be the output if I run all these 5 lines? This line, these 2 lines, and these 2 lines. Can you guess it? Draw it in paper and tell me. Okay, okay, square. Square, 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 square. Turtle is a package. So it is a package which is which you have to install in Python. Okay, for installing turtle, I'll show you. I just showed the output first. Then I'll show how to install. It's a library. Yes, library module, you call with any name. That's all it is. Open from figure, square, square, square. Okay, enough. Let's run it. Okay. So clear. Did I save this? I'll save once again and run it. Where is the output? Here it is. See, as you guys said, it was square. Okay. So this is how it is. Left is, yes, 90-degree left. You are right. Okay. So it turns left or right to the 90-degree. Whatever angle you are saying, it will change. Okay. Let's try to change that stuff. So instead of 90, let's say 100. So let's see what happens. 200, 290. I'm just giving some random number. Okay. 40. No, it's very random, so it will not have any proper shape at all. That's my assumption. See, this is what it is. Shape will change. Shapeless, yes. It's a random value. Okay. So now you understood this, right? Yeah. Next example is for loop. Correct. Okay. So let me comment this last line. Okay. When I comment this last line, what will happen is it comes and closes automatically. See, before even I am touching, it gets closed. Okay. So to prevent that from stopping, I did a clever tweaking. In sense, it's not a right thing, but it's like a kind of hacky stuff. So what I said to the code is, hey, after this line, you get an input from me. I told it. So it is waiting for my input. So because it is waiting, I was able to see the screen. Okay, that's all. This input has nothing to do with the turtle. This is to stop the turtle going away. Okay. So that is the smart way of doing things. Okay. So if I run it, it will stay here. See, it stays now. Previously, it doesn't. So if I go here and give some input, it goes off. See this last part. So I'm just going to give an input 1, 2, 3, 4 something, and I give it. It got closed. See, left means yes, 10 points with 90. No, left of 100 means turn 900 degrees left. Only forward will move. Okay, you can give any input. Yes, you can give any input. Nothing wrong in that. That is just to for my sake I have kept it. Okay, so whatever this left is for angle. So this is angle. Okay, this forward is the one which is actually drawing the stuff. Okay, so let's go to the second thing, which is a loop stuff. See, here I have done a turtle. Okay, so for loop I have done for 500 times. Okay, every time I'm saying that go forward, which means that draw a line forward and turn 91 degrees left. So every corner it goes one thing and then turn 90 or 91. Go there and turn 90. Okay, that's all it does. Okay, so let's go and run this code. So copy the file. Where is the command line? So I clear the path, Python, and then double quotes, paste, 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 enter. So if I go here, see, it draws beautifully. So it goes one step and then turns 91. It goes one step, turns 91, one step, turns 91, one step, turns 91. So this is the first code which I showed to you before the start of the exam. Start of the session. Okay, so let it draw. Meanwhile, let's do a simple quiz. Okay, there is something called quiz. Kahoot will do a quiz session. Where is it? 5 questions and we'll end it. Let's say play. Where is it? Where is it? To go create it. Leave the page. Okay, Guys, I will reduce my volume. Come on. Okay, go to Kahoot it, go to the site in your mobile, laptop, or whichever it is, and use this pin to join. So we'll ask 5 questions. Let's see how many people are joining it. Just a simple 5 questions to end the session. No one has joined. Come on, come on, come on. Net is slow. So it will appear like this. You have to give the pin and enter. First joined. Yes, 3 players have joined. Good. Bharat, 5 players. 6. Fortnite Pro. Ali, Roshan, Raj, Tanishka, Bharat, Joel, Tuad. Who else is here? Lung 3, Zugad, Sid, Jyoti, 16 players, Marudu, Raj, who else is Hema, Neil, 16 players, Bharat. How many people are totally in this? Participants. 44 people are there. Only 18 has joined. 19. Krishna, it's you. Okay. Network is slow. Sorry. Everybody's in net. Everybody's watching movies. So it will be slow. I understand that. Almost 22. 21. What happened? One guy got dropped. 22 became 21. Okay, let's start the quiz because it's already late. 24. Okay, let me go here and start it where it is. Here only. Yeah, start. So it will display quiz. Okay, 5 questions one by one. All the options will be displayed here. In your mobile, 4 colors will be displayed. Okay, you have to choose whichever it is. For example, let's say hide it. So first question, it starts in 14 seconds. You will get these 4 triangles. You have to choose it. Python is a, what is Python? Snake, computer programming language student. Oh, 5 people assumed that is a snake. Python is not a snake. I mean, there is a snake, I know that. But here we are talking the Python is for programming language. And one guy believed it was computer. Yeah, it's a scripting language. Whatever you want to call that, it's a language, programming language. Okay. So it's not snake. The Python which we are talking is not snake. Let's get into the second question. Just 5 simple questions. Okay. Second question. So who is the topper? Raj is the topper in that. Okay. Raj clicked first. So he got the first score out of the entire list. What is the output is the second question. God only knows. Yes, that is my favorite option. Don't say the answers here, man. Click the answers there. You are not supposed to reveal the answer. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. So answer is 20. Okay, because that's the last value, right? Okay. So that is the thing. So let's see who's the winner. Again, Raj is the winner. So this followed. Okay, Faryaz, Roshan, Rishi has come in the top list. Let's go to the third question. Okay, yeah, Lalita is the highest climber. He has climbed over 12 places. Wow, that's awesome. So the next question, choose the correct output. Yeah, question will not be displayed to you. You will have only the 4 color boxes. You have to see the question here. Question and output will be showed only here. Oh my bad, click the wrong answer, but I know the right answer. Sorry. It's okay. Here we are for learning. Okay, the right answer is this one, 10 comma 10 and 10 comma 30. Okay, so who is the winner? Wow, Sid is the top. Raj went down. Sid went to the top. And Marudu climbed over 9 places. Okay, shall we move to the next question? 4 of 5. So what is the input that you need to give if the output has to be 60? Six, 3, 2, 1. 22. Yes, almost everybody got the right answer. Awesome, guys. Everybody did. Let's see who's the topper. Sid is still the topper. Raj follows. And then who's the 5 players just hit the answer in a third streak. Super. Okay. Let's get into the last question. Fifth question. Turtle is a module, logo, programming language, app. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 16 got right, 5 got wrong. Okay, so let's see who's the winner. The final winners. Gautam, third position. Raj, second position. Who's the first one? I'm curious. Sid. Hey, very good. Runner up, Kalidas and Zuad, 4 and 5. Okay, take a screenshot, man, if you want to, or else like I'll take a screenshot and send it to you guys. Okay, is it possible to send the image here? Let me check it. Save chat. I don't know. There is no way to send the image. Okay. So congrats, Ray, the toppers, Sid, Raj, and Gautam. Thank you. If you want to reach out, you can always reach out to me at arunprakash@guvi.in. This is my mail ID. Okay. 989490. Okay, 91. I forgot my number. 9176054456. Yes, this is my number. We can share in the social media. Yes, you can share. Please share it. Feel free to share. Okay. So that's all for the day. I'll share the necessary details so that you can have a look at it. I will share my repo. That would be useful. Not my repo. Sridevi's repo. So you can learn from here as well. I think I sent it to everyone, I guess. Did I send it to everyone? Oh, I sent it to Joel alone. Sorry, that was a wrong person. Okay. Arun Prakash at GUVi.in 9176054456. Okay. Okay. Download GUVi app. You will find the courses there. You can learn. There is something called Code Kata where you can practice coding. Okay. All the best, guys. Keep in touch. Okay. Sorry for extending 10 minutes. It is supposed to be completed in 10. Yes, we can. Reach out to me. We can do it. Okay. Bye-bye.